In eastern Poland, 20 divisions will fight over Gorokowaria outside the gates of Warsaw. Who will be victorious today? Stay tuned to find out. Hey there, Commanders. Welcome back to another exciting 10 versus 10 here in Steel Division 2. I'm your host, Too Old for Gaming, and today I'm playing as the 8th Romanian Cavalry. We are going to be focused on this sector here and trying to push the access completely off this side of the river. I brought in many AT guns to start here. I really didn't want to rush coming across at us, so lots of Pack 38s. We've got a recon team, a leader, a Breda 47, 2 ZB 53s. So we already see enemy units heading our way. BMW probably with a sniper or a spotter in it. Oh, flamethrower. So he's going to die rather quickly. We have a sniper on the right already shooting at him. And he's smoked out. To our left, Kerbal Wagon Rush. I'm guessing those are more flamethrowers. We've got another Romanian division here. So Drago Tango is playing as... where is he here? The 6th Territorial. So there is a 88mm gun back here. I have a decent Air Force I'd like to use at some point. So I'm dropping the attack beacon here, and I'll bring in some 81mm mortars to start firing on that position. There's a second one over here too. These are the M31 Russian capture rebarreled dual-purpose guns. So that flamethrower's still there, but if he moves at all, he's going to be destroyed, and as soon as that smoke goes away, I'm sure he's wiped out. We've got the bridge over here. Kazaki teams moving forward against the Flatkampftruppen. And I think they should be able to easily win that match over there. Panzer 3L dueling my Pack 38, who is out of the woods right now, which is not a great spot to be in. I have a in the front armor of that. So we're bouncing on 70mm armor. Pack 38 kills the crew of the 251/1, and the Panzergrunds just getting absolutely sniped to death and machine gunned. So they'll be gone here shortly. Panzer 4G spotting someone, but there's an IS-2 here. He's going to have to keep driving straight into my Pack 38s. We're still out of the woods here. Where was I going with him? I think he's going to auto cover in a second. Gets a pen. And knocks out Panzer 4G. More half-tracks coming in. We've done a good job of pushing up into the town here on the left flank. You can see my mortars coming in now. 81s. And he's also trying to... Those got to be howitzers. Based on the angle, I'm guessing. He's trying to hit my Pack 38. I've got 2. He's in the woods now. I think he'll be okay. Those blasts are pretty small. Let's take a look down the map really quick here. See the situation. So we've got some rifles teams here, some Italians covering that intersection, a single flamethrower up here right next to the village. And we've been pushed off the intersection. Gonna need some more anti-tank. This 85 might be able to take out that Panther A. And I've got two 81s now, and I've redirected them to the howitzers. So hopefully we can take them out with the 81mm mortars. Enemy recon team spotted in the woods here. Probably not going to live for long. Rossiori teams have 2 ZB-30s and 5 semi-auto rifles. So they're not terrible for 20 points. So without artillery, enemy's going to have a very hard time getting through here. ZB-53 in range to hit the 76.2 ZIS-3 capture here. Can hear that machine gun going off, and he's got him pinned, so he's going to die unless he hits the retreat command. Sherman's leading the way here with a T-34 spotting for them. And the rifles team's continuing to advance into enemy territory. Enemy off map already coming in on the center of the map, I'm guessing right here. No AA by our team. These defenses, I'm going to be honest, don't look that strong. We only have a 45mm AT gun and a ZIS-2. There's none over here except for 145. So if a Panther showed up, they'd be probably be in trouble. And I can't recall at the beginning of the match. I think this is blue. I'm not sure. All I know is we've got it right now. I've got a ton of equipment here, so this is dangerous. I one just landed on 3 guys. And I just set these guys... I brought in all 4 now. And I'm setting them on defensive fire right on that area to try and kill those guys off. He did move them back a little bit. So I brought in another recon team. This is the Moto Recon. They're smaller. I don't know why they cost the same. Because we got a sniper rifle here and no sniper rifle, and they're the same price. So we lose a recon squad, unfortunately. Our other team's still up, and the ZB-53 just tearing into the Panzergrens. Panzerjäger RSO is destroyed by, I want to say, the IS-2. Could have been the ZIS-2, though. And we've captured this little hamlet here. So we're really pushing them back. Would love to push them completely off this side of the river here. King Tiger and Gorilla holding down the lane over here. Not much we can do against that outside of dropping 81s on them. So, what did I say about that off map? It was he put it exactly where I called it. So it looks like we're trying to get autos across. Might be able to take out the Panther A. Lots of mortar fire. That must have been one of those rocket mortar trucks. Half tracks. Can they get the Panther? He's got to move him over. He's too far away now. So there's an 85 in here, but he's so close. That's going to take forever to walk up. Off map, coming back in on the center town. So Spunky doing a good job pushing forward here with his raiders. We got another ZB-53 set up on the intersection from Drago Tango. And at the moment, I'm trying to build up a force to take this area. So we were moving around the map. So you can see I've got all these trucks moving forward now. I sort of assume that we got this area locked down and then pushed back because we have the sniper and ZB-53, so he doesn't see any of this coming forward. I've got a leader backing these guys up, but trying to take them on the slow way rather than going around unless I miss this one because I didn't want them to get hit by an AT gun. There's the 76.5s who are shooting at us. Now they're shooting at the Moti teams over here. So I'm surprised we're off of this flag. If we get one of these squads over here, we should be able to grab it back. I'm assuming he's got a unit right here. And we haven't lost any trucks yet. My eventual goal will be to move all of this equipment forward once we clear out the infantry in here. And you can see Drago Tango's already moving his stuff forward. Now, these guys have no DP-28s. They got auto AVT-40s, though. I don't know what the range is on those. 600. Just under. So we've got a lot of squads. How many is that? 6, 7? 7 squads plus the leader. And I brought in a Turan too as well. I put him on fast move. Let's see what the paint scheme is. That's pretty cool. You hear a plane. So we've got a Baltimore Mark V heading towards the enemy. I'm guessing he's going for this Martyr 1. Can he make it? Gets his bomb load off. Let's see what happens. Just behind him. He might have hit one out of view. So far, not much of resistance. You can see we've got almost all the squads up here firing now with their ZB-30s. And I'm starting to walk forward our equipment. I moved in 2 more Pak-38s. I called in so many Pak-38s in this match. For 45 points, when you've got the APCR that does 150, it's really nice. And the standard doing 100 is good too. 251/1 is destroyed. I'm guessing by the IS-2 here. Gepard in range of our Rossori. So I'm going to have to pull them back. But our leader's up here giving them veterancy now. And shortly here we'll have our guns in position to knock out this enemy equipment. I'm bringing on the Vanatori de Garda. These guys are fanatical. And the IL-4 is about to drop a nuke on these guys right before we walk in. Probably clear a third of that forest out. Oof. Yeah. Scares the guys in the truck, doesn't damage them though. So eventually I'd like to move this stuff forward as well. Just done a really good job of pushing them off. Still don't have this flag. That's all it's got to do is move a single squad right here. It's a 17-15 though, guys, so we are winning here in Phase B. Panzer IV goes down to the Breda 47, and the Turan 2 knocks out a 251/1. He's just in line here to nail these guys. Knocks out another one. And we're just using AP shells. Gepard goes down to the Pak-38, I want to say. Gun jammed on the Panzer IIIL. Loader wounded, so 2 crits. I don't know what happened there. He must have missed. And the Panzer IIIL is destroyed. Turan 2 taking fire now. Doesn't look like they should be able to see each other, but they can. Wow, how is he going that fast? Did you see that, guys? That was the fastest moving 251/1 I've ever seen. Hopefully we can knock out this Panzer IV. And he is destroyed, because the standard rounds again do 100. We've wiped out these woods. I brought in another leader. That's the other thing on this deck. I have a lot of leaders, which is very nice. I've also got 50 kills, so we got the Hotchkiss moving up here. Really clearing this area out. Would love to get the farm here. Panzergrunds can see our Pack 38, though. So I'm going to have to pull him back. Right now, still just 81mm mortars here. I'm moving up my Vickers 75. These are better than I thought. They can pen 145. Here comes some Nebelwerfer fire. It looks like he was aiming at the Vickers. Either that or these 82s. Unfortunately, you get caught on the move. Every man dies but one. And we're getting artillery here, which you would expect considering all the fire they were receiving. Now my recon team's pushed up. We've spotted that 76.5 again. Hotchkiss in range, but more Nebelwerfers. Just absolutely destroying the area. I just put these guys in a move order, so most of them got out of the way. So, as long as we don't get taken out by these tanks back here. 88 is just out of range here. The Tehran is still causing havoc. Enemy aircraft coming in. Ju-188F1. Two of them. So, does he have bombers behind them? He's probably trying to figure out where our anti-aircraft is. So, Pack 43 is suppressed. I want to say the ZB-53 is doing it. Might be able to wipe him out. I did bring in HS-129B2R4s, two of them, to try and take out the Panthers back here. So hopefully that does it. You can see the Panther right there. And we get one. Not sure if we got any more. We'll have to check at the end. Our guards are just absolutely wiped out by Nebelwerfer fire, so it's just a huge artillery match at the moment. More and more rocket fire everywhere. HS-129 is destroyed by their hero, Drago. Can the Vickers take him down? No. Is he even smoking? No. I think the hero's getting away today. More bombers coming in. Ju-87s and BF-109s. Misses that time. So we're getting some units over, but none of these guys are really the best for close quarters combat. I've redirected my motors to smoke the, was it IG, not an IG-18, IG-33. T-34 knocks out a tank over here. There's another tank. Is he going to get him? He misses. So my infantry squads have made it into the farm. There's obviously men over here somewhere because of that line. Our Tehran 2 is destroyed by a massive explosion, I'm guessing artillery. And now Ju-188's coming in with huge bombs. Gonna fall right on the Sapri. And we've got another Ju-87 in here with anti-tank, right? Well, look at all that stuff. Holy cow. More and more stuff coming in. BF-109, G4 trying to make it there, but they're just too fast. Can he take anyone out? Not fast enough to chase down the RE-2002. More and more rocket fire. It's like we're fighting Kim Jong-un. So our little two-man squad here is the only one holding on to the flag for the moment. We're at an 18-14 with 20 minutes to go. Hurricane Mark II Bs coming in to take out the Panther. Can they do it? Looks like we took out the Ju-87, but our Bf-109 died, so... Not a great trade. Enemy anti-aircraft has come back in on the map. You can see it back here now. T-34 knocked out by an AT gun over here. Hurricanes make it out. And we've got an 88 coming up to the front line. Definitely going to need more anti-aircraft. I've got a one-man crew and another Vickers 75 moving up further. And we finally got the bridge here because we've got an infantry unit in there. Now it looks like they're ground firing at the forest with guerrillas. So dealing with Air Force and artillery and 2K high explosive. I have a Zrenyi 2, which I'm trying to shoot them with the high explosive shells. Let's take a look down the line one more time. I'm curious to see what's happening over here. Still, it looks like the same squad or a second one in here hanging on. Really not a whole lot of defense over here. Kind of surprising. No anti-tank. Same with here. No AT. I'm really shocked that we're holding on this well based on what's on the map. Just a lot of infantry. IL-2 is going to take out the Stuke. No, it gets pushed off by the mobile wagon. Mobile wagons are so good. Oh, I think we took out a half-track there, so... Again, the 45-point Pac 38's doing a pretty good job. I brought in an off-map. These are 105, so... I don't know how well they're going to do. And I wanted to see if we could take out the IG-33 back here. Maybe take out a tank. You can see I moved my Zrenyi back. That's either 150s or something bigger. I don't know. The Baltimore is going for something. He's not getting hit with the AA either. Looks like he's trying to hit my mortars. I had him a bit too close. More rocket fire in the town over here. So you can see the off-map circle here, although it's going to take a while to go off. Hoping it takes out the IG-33. I'm moving my mortars around. I've been very lucky none of them have been taken out. Spotting aircraft back in here. I will eventually bring in some 25mm AA guns, because we just don't have enough. They have such a huge air force they've been using over here. So we've had this flag for a minute. We haven't been able to capture this one. And it's back and forth over here because of a single Pioneer. But enemy off map now hitting that district that was getting hit with rocket fire. So not really seeing a whole lot of a push from the enemy. Just sort of lobbing rounds. Shrapniki catching some Panzer guns out in the open. You can see the IG-33 firing, ground firing again. And here come in the bombers. Boy, I feel like those guys are coming in quickly, huh? So our Vickers 75 was taken out by more rocket fire. They're not that expensive, though. How much are these? 95 points, I guess. They're not cheap. They're not like 120. IS-2 lands it and takes out the 251/1. I've got the 100 on that 150 that was back here. You can see more and more rockets. Trying to take the IS-2. Probably going to go down. I mean, he dumped everything there. It seems like they have 10 rocket launchers back there. So here's the 25 mils to try and go after some of these bombers and fighters that they've been dropping on us. I've got the HS-129B2R5 spotter. It's got 20 mils in the nose, but it really... It's a good recon plane because of the very good resilience. 400 kilometers an hour ain't terrible either. So you see how quickly he's calling? He must have like 10 of these. He must not be playing on the ground at all. Do I see PA on the ground? No. So he's got a single squad out here. I want to say that our air recon spotted that you can see all the Panthers here. So we got 5 Panthers. We're dealing with the PaK-38. Misses. He's not in range for his APCR. What range are those? 1,000. So he's probably just going to keep bouncing. I've moved the Zrinyi just out of view so they can walk into it so we can get the shot off first. And the 105s are coming right back down on this area, but again, they're 105, so I don't know how well they're going to do. I really want to take out this leader here to take away their veterancy. They're just spotting everything right now. So there's our 3 AA units. Three more rocket launchers going off. But it was for a second there, it was a 2012. That dropped it way down. Bow fighters come. I never have success with these. They're just... I feel like their resilience is... Yeah, it's medium, so I always lose them. Does not kill one. The damaged one is destroyed. So, 3 planes with AT rockets. It took out 1. I have my 100 on that area. I did bring in an HS-129 for this other Panther to try to knock him out. We'll see if the cluster anti-tank bomblets will take this one out. It went right over him, so hopefully T-34-85 goes down to Hearth, the hero. More Hurricanes coming in to wipe out these Panthers. Another PaK-38 destroyed. This time, looks like it was an artillery shell. Hurricane goes down to AA fire. This one's getting chewed up pretty bad. But he gets out of range. So Tiger pushing in on the zone. He's got that Pioneer team right there, so we're just off. But we're below 10 minutes on the match. IL-2 takes out a half-track. Does not get the tanks. And we've got a platoon of Panzer IVs advancing here. And as you can see, I moved everything forward already. So not in the best spot. I am trying to keep the 100 just moving around. And there's another Grilla here. But we have the farm due to the Shrapniki from Bad Kill. Now that we've got the 25s and these guys are being pushed off much faster. along with the dual Hotchkiss guns, but getting spotted by the Panzer IVs. Tu-2s coming in, along with an A-20C Boston, dropping bombs right on that area. We'll see what happens. These guys are trying to wheel it out of the way. One of the Panzer IVs goes down, but we still got one left. The second one went down, the hero. And oh my gosh, look at all these J-188s. Probably all going on the farm here to recap it. Tons of air power going on in this match, guys. So we've got one tank we're dealing with. I did bring in a AC-75. He was very easy for him to knock that out. And we had some Grants or Lees in here who got bombed, unfortunately. The Zareni 2 is still alive. My rifle team's still up back here, so we should be able to get our defensive emplacement back in. Opel Blitz destroyed somewhere, probably over here. I've got the AC-75 here, spotting that Grilla. Can he get the round off before he dies? He does, but he is nuked. More fighter bombers coming in. BF-109 is trying to land on that Shrapniki, but they cannot get there due to the 25s everywhere now. Zareni 2 goes down to probably the Panther G here. And the pinned Shrapniki team still holding on to the farm. Under 3 minutes to go, 2012. I don't think the focus on rocket fire and aircraft not really doing it for the enemy team. Hurricane's coming back in to take out the Panther. That might have been the one that we put bomblets on. If it is, he's gonna die. Nope, must be a different one. And one of the Hurricanes is knocked out of the sky. Is the second one gonna make it? I don't think so. He might get knocked down. He's already smoking. He gets knocked out of the sky as well. Lands right next to the other one. So I've resupplied my 81s out here. Probably not the best placement. I did try to get a single rifle team across. Hurricane's still not able to crack that Panther A. Got a rush of Opel Blitzes and with Sturm Schützen in them on our left flank here, but I have a Hotchkiss in here now, and we've got the 75. I don't think these guys are going to make it close enough to really do a whole lot. And they're expensive too, right? 30 points. Ground strafing now with an LA-7 too. That's really risky. That looks like a whirlwind. No, it's a 7/1. So those guys are absolutely destroyed. Back here, we've got more Krillis coming in. ZB-53 is destroyed by the Panther. And the Sturm Schützen are all about wiped out here in the last 2 minutes. So we were pushed off the farm for the moment, but we've got more M3Ss moving in. And more rocket fire heading towards them. No, they're heading towards the infantry here in the woods. Not sure why he's just sending fighters in at this point. Maybe to take the heat from the bombers coming behind him. More off map over here on our left. JU-188's trying to make it in. Let's take a look at the map in the last minute here to see how this ended up, so we should have had that flag. We finally lost this one because there was no defense here. We lost this area. We gained the intersection over here and got really deep, but nobody in the town.
Es ist aussichtslos.
1814, we just recapped one again. So this one, no, there's a T-34-85 there. With this M5, we'd be able to take him by knocking out all the motorcycle mortars. More off-map heading our way, but there's 10 seconds left in the match. I don't think they're going to be able to use it this time. And these Pioneers are just going to get pinned down out in the open here. And that is the match. After 34 minutes and 59 seconds, we've captured 18 out of 32 objectives. Let's take a look at our stats here. So Drago Tango did great. Let's see, me, 1980 to 1575. Take a look at our kills. So Pack 38 did pretty good. The Turan 2 took out 3 half-tracks. Pack 38 again. Pack 38s. The Vicar 75, we didn't really see a whole lot of this, but he took out a lot. AC 75 took out a couple squads, so nothing super crazy. Enemy side, IG 33, Nebelwerfer, Guerrilla, and then the Panther took out a few units here. So 12% of the kills, 10% of the command points, and 9% of the casualties. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.